gorgeous. It's your Vital Fitness coach, Jasmine Tayama, and today I want to talk about just two simple tips that you can put into your day that at the end of the 28 days, you will not only feel the difference, but you will see the difference as well. So these are two tips to how to get a flatter stomach on your wedding day. Tip number one, stop doing abs, crunches, pikes, the roll-up pikes you do, the ab roll-out. Stop doing all those. And stop, I won't say stop doing all those, but if you're going to do them maybe once or twice a week. Ideally, even skip a week if you need to. When I do my bodybuilding shows, and this is just me, this is not saying this is for every competitor, but this is just me, I am the way my body is, I don't even put the abs in until way down the line, and then I'll do a hardcore ab day, like a few weeks. I can even do mine like a few weeks before my show. And not saying that's for everybody, but the thing is, when you train these smaller muscle groups like the abs are very small muscles. So all you're doing is building up these small muscles underneath this thicker mass here. And if you're shaped like me, I have no hips. I love the body I got created, but I have no hips. So it just contributes to that blackout effect, but it'll also leave you just looking bloated. That's not how you define your abs. Now, if you're going for that 6-pack look, or if you're going for an 8-pack look, then great. But you're still going to need to diet down in order to see that. And then diet down, and then go ahead and do abs every other day or whatever. Smaller muscle groups I still want to do every day, but do it every other day. So number one, cut that out. Cut that out. If your goal is to have a flat stomach or to have that little curves at the side of your stomach, then this is what you do, gorgeous. What you do is you do compound movements. So whether, get into the weight room, have some fun. All that planning that you're doing for wedding day and stressing yourself out, toss that to the side, get to the weight room, toss some weights around. You can do some compound movements, like for example, if you do a squat press, that's very, very effective. If you're going to do an ab exercise, do farmer's walks where you stand nice and tall. If you want, you put one hand here, holding shoulder blade down and locked in. Just hold a heavy weight, walk up and down the hallway a few times with it. If you have a heavy, heavy suitcase or something, or pack up for your honeymoon, feel free to use that as well. But these are just things to keep life fun. So you're going to get a lot more out of your diet and compound movements than you are these ab exercises. So people who do that, I just want to hold them because I'm like, this is not the fastest way to get there. So I just want to share that quick little shortcut with you. Now I know I promised you two, so that's number one. Number two is a diet tip. Make sure your diet is high in protein. Generally I do 40% protein. This is not blanket, but this is pretty much generally what I do. So when you buy your meal prep containers, you know how typically they'll come in 3 different sections? Buy the ones, I bought this off of Amazon. Buy the ones that are like this, where all your protein goes right here. And then you can still enjoy other things in your life by having this section right here. But all your protein goes right here. This is a great day, and this is a simple tip. That way when you're doing your meal prep, there's like 20 of these containers that came in a time. You can stick them in the microwave. If you ever broke, but then again, it's 20 containers, so I'm not even upset about that. There's this diet, and I haven't read the book to give you the full 4-in-1 on it, but it's called the Dunkin' Diet. And it's sort of funny because the number one thing I was seeing with my clients that the protein, and myself, the protein wasn't high enough. So when I started upping the protein, gorgeous things just started happening. But it's so hard to measure out exactly what you have every single day. So if you stick it in here, you don't have to worry about it. Circling back to this diet, though, I think it's called the Dunkin' Diet. But essentially, it's a very high protein diet. It's very restrictive, so I don't think you have to go restrictive as this diet is to lose the weight. But the way it started was that this guy came to his friend who was a doctor and was like, I've tried all these different diet and fitness plans. I'm tired of starving myself. They're not working. And so he told him to eat protein every day. just stick to protein for, I think it was about a week. And he was surprised at how many pounds he lost just by eating protein. So this video is already longer than I meant it to be because I'm already at my 5-minute mark. But this just goes to show there's ways that we can short circuit things, not short circuit, but there's shorter ways to get about the end goal. And yes, this is about getting you fit and healthy for your wedding day, but this is also about taking the steps beyond that. So here's to loving yourself, here's to celebrating yourself, here's to treasuring yourself on that level, and here's to having this sexy, beautiful body you enjoy not just in your your honeymoon, but in the years beyond. So that's it. If you would like more bottle fitness tips, just hop on over to the blog, get your free bridal workout plan. It's a really good plan. Every time I read it, I'm like, ooh, this is a good exercise. So, and I'm the one that wrote it. So have fun checking that out. And if I can do anything at all, call me, email me. I'm all yours, gorgeous. Have a beautiful day.